What's good, y'all? Welcome to the first ever episode of the Poneglyph Podcast, where we decode the world of anime one poneglyph at a time. I am Jay, also known as Milky Way Jay, here with my brother. No, he's right there. Yeah, with my brother, my co-host, Ja. And man, we excited for this one. We've been talking about this one for a while now. And we really don't know in the long run, we don't have an idea of where the ceiling is going to be for this podcast, but we're just excited to get it to y'all and really start talking about One Piece and anime as a whole. But we're going to focus on One Piece because it's what's hot. It's him right now. It's the number one anime right now. Like, if you hear, we're not here to argue that it's the best thing right now. So today we got an exciting episode, and y'all let us know down in the comments below how y'all feel about this. Let us know any improvements. If y'all want to see some changes, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button as well. Like the video, like the podcast. Today we are going to get into. First off, we're gonna review episode 1138. The title is "Thank You, Dad." Bonnie and Kuma's warm embrace. The summary of it is: Kuma, battered and without free will, approaches Bonnie. Overcome with emotion, she tells him she saw all his memories and learned everything that he did for her. Watching the scene, Vegapunk wonders what compelled Kuma to come to Egghead. How you feel about that?
There's a lot of promise in this episode. This is like the pinnacle of this determines a lot.
Mm-hmm,
like definitely. After this episode, I expect the world to be moving in a different direction after what happens here.
Hey, I mean, it's going to be crazy. I'm excited to see, especially with the way last episode ended with the punch. I mean,
the punch.
That was so satisfying. It was so satisfying to watch.
Long overdue.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I hope this is the last episode where we have to deal with Kuma and Bonnie. I love them. Yeah. Love the story. Top 5 backstory, I think. Definitely. But I'm ready to get into the nitty gritty. You feel me? I'm really ready to get back into what's actually taking place, because I don't think, with the backstory that's been going on for the past, 2 months, month and a half, nobody's talking about the Gorosei that just like spawned in here popping crazy devil fruit powers. Like, we've never seen this, and Oda just is quick to take your mind off of it. Boom. Heartfelt flashback. Backstory. Super backstory.
Nah, it's been great though. This past 2 months, whatever, how long it's been, Kuma flashback. They were all great episodes, I'd say.
Definitely. And
the highest rating for the shows, so
yeah.
There goes the show.
And I will say this, me and Ja, we read the manga as well. We're all the way caught up with the manga. So we are definitely going to incorporate our manga comparisons, thoughts about what they did differently with the animation throughout all these episodes. Y'all going to rock with us till we get the One Piece. We're going to find that bitch together. Trust me. So, yeah, we plan on doing this for the long run. We really see no end to this. We definitely going to bring on special guests, people who we feel like can bring a good addition to the podcast. But right now you got us, you rocking with us, and we're gonna get into the world of One Piece. I'm so excited, man. So we got the episode. We're gonna break down the episode. Then we're gonna get into our Davey back drafts. That's where we're talking about theory, lore, any type of just deep diving into more One Piece stuff that's unrelated to this specific episode. Then we're going to get into maybe diving into just other anime, current talks, updates, news, And hopefully at the end, if we have some time, we're going to talk about the current chapters of the manga. So stay tuned if y'all are manga readers. If you're not, that's cool. Rock with us to the end, and then we'll let y'all know when we getting into the manga segment. So all y'all manga rockers, manga readers can lock in with us, and we could get into, y'all know, we gonna get there when we get there. You feel me? We gonna get there when we. But yeah, let's get into this episode.
Before you press play,
What'd you say?
Before you press play, the manga of this episode or this chapter, I don't know. There's a couple panels that like came out like really good that I like the art for. So I'm expecting a lot coming into this episode.
And that's chapter 1104, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. I'm here too. I'm here too. Thank you, Daddy. Is that's what the chapter is called. Thank you, Dad is what the full episode is called. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hold on. My bad.
Hockey coded.
I love it, man. I love it. I love one thing. This is like the first time when we actually see Saturn like with the fearful look on his face. I feel like he definitely seemed shocked a few times, like when he seen Luffy and stuff. He had a shocked expression, but when he seen Kuma's fist coming at his face, he seen the fear of God. You seen it in his eyes. I swear to you. So
Max, did you see the Bonnie pose parallel to Luffy Marineford just then?
No, I didn't even peep. I ain't even peep. Hold on, let me go back.
Look.
Right here? Before this?
Right before it.
All right, bet.
Right there. She had the same like face on.
Yeah. Look at that face too. Scared. That was scared, but I see what you mean. When she on her knees.
Yeah.
I didn't even peep that. Man, that's so satisfying. I swear.
Out cold?
The Buccaneer boy.
That fucking. They're all
completely shocked. Especially, I feel like Vegapunk is the most shocked because, especially the way the way their last encounter was. Pretty much, he had to send him off as a mindless cyborg, a war machine, and he knew that he in his head, Vegapunk thought, well, one, they had the kill switch. That's why Saint Saturn's shocked, because he thought he pulled the kill switch, thinking he was going to blow up the Revolutionary Army. Come on, you can't take out Dragon that quick. We ain't see nothing he did.
Yeah, I have a lot to talk about for waiting for the Davey back fight about the Kuma and shit.
Okay. We're gonna leave that for later. But I just think it's after showing Kuma's backstory, the people who know Kuma, Kizaru, I mean, obviously Bonnie, Vegapunk, Saint Saturn, you know, their last memory, their last thought of Kuma is obviously Pacifista and being turned into a weapon. They think he's dead. They think he's gone. He pops up on demon time to protect little Bonnie. I respect it though. That's a real pops right there. That's a real pops right there.
Top dad.
Top dad of anime, because you know anime dads, they be yeah. He did. So?
The first elder we seen get put on his back, by the way.
Damn. My dog Kuma.
Oh yeah. Facts. How is this possible? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. They snapping with this, especially compared to the manga. You really feel the emotion because the manga is just a quick panel of of Bonnie crying there, and then they show Kuma walking over. They don't. You don't get to feel like the tears. Yeah. You don't get to hear the cry. This scene definitely is pulling out my heartstrings. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just like the whole backstory. These past few episodes, I'm not gonna lie, they've been pulling at heartstrings. Nah, facts.
Why is Dawn not going away?
You gotta move it.
I did move it.
Oh.
Whoa, hold up, y'all, hold up. We have 502. That bitch say we at 423. Hold on. Come on, do something. Give me something, man. I'm gonna just refresh the page.
Yeah.
Ain't no point in messing around. Boom.
Donut hole.
Chill out. Chill out. For the past minute and a half, 2 minutes, they haven't said not one word, and I'm about to shed a tear, man. How is that possible? Oda, come on, man. You cooking. You cooking.
Yeah, this is really hitting that
The music
emotion.
too.
Yeah, the hug, that shit solidified it for me.
Yeah, man. Y'all have to take this into consideration when y'all think about this. Like, cause I don't know if y'all thinking like this, how I am. Kuma's mind is gone. Like, he's not a human. He don't have no brain. He's just not supposed to have emotion. His willpower and love for his daughter is completely overriding the smartest scientist in the world's programming on his computerized body and mind. Like, this is crazy. And I just love because you know, deep down we've always known that Kuma, there's something about Kuma that we like. He's a homeboy of Luffy's dad's, you know. He's always seen, even when he saved them at Sabaody, it's just like, okay, we know Kuma's, he got some good in him, but what's the story? Why is he working for the government? Why is he with the government? Man, after hearing this backstory and seeing this, you can't do nothing but like him as a character. Oh, yeah. Bonnie too. Bonnie by default. Bonnie don't even have that many feats to where I feel like she's really earned it. But like, just because of Kuma, you get it too, Bonnie. I gotta make sure I'm pausing enough, y'all. Y'all just bear with me on these episodes. We trying to do this the right way.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Look.
お前自身が爆弾になれば、奴らはお前を特攻兵器として使いかねんからじゃ。だが条件は守った。お前には完全停止スイッチをつけてもらった。どうなってるベガパンク。こいつは死んだはずだ。私はこいつの自爆スイッチを押したのだから。
Hey,
that shit's so tough.
It's so tough. First off, I just want to say, like, I'm gonna just speak for me personally. All the stories we heard about Vegapunk prior to Egghead, I just didn't know how to feel about him I knew we was gonna meet him officially and stuff, but I just didn't know how to feel about Vegapunk. Vegapunk's a really good dude. Like, learning this arc, even reading the rest of it and hearing, like, he's a really good dude. Like, Vegapunk actually, he's an actual tool for the Marines. Everything he does for the Marines, he tries to underline it with some sort of goodness, combat it with some sort of goodness. Vegapunk a real good dude. Like, even he was specifically told by Saturn, turn him and give him a self-destruct switch. Vegapunk knew better. He's like, I'm gonna just shut him down. I'm gonna just do a complete blackout switch. And like I said earlier, Kuma overrided that by his willpower, his love for his daughter. That's real. That's real.
I thought Vegapunk would be a villain.
Me too. Me too. I mean, you're a marine scientist. Like, come on. Like, the Marines are ops off rip.
やはり本当なのか。バッカニア族の特性は体の強さではない。彼らはかつて
Vegapunk always getting cut off.
Y'all don't know the half.
Kuma.
Sonamaru too. I fuck with him.
Yeah. I like his story too. That's cool.
Yeah.
とても報告できねえ
I think it's time to get out of there, guys.
You think?
ありがとう、お父さん。お父さんの記憶、全部見たよ。
おお、よしよし。いや、よく生まれてきたね。
ありがとう、クマ。
One Piece, what are y'all doing? We done seen all this. We done seen all this. Everything up to this point, we already seen. We just seen all of this. Even them reminding us that he had a self-destruct switch. We seen that last episode. This is why I'm just like, the pacing, they were doing so good. They were doing so good. We're still early in the episode. We halfway through.
Little under half.
I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I just hope I hope from after this we can move on from Kuma's backstory. It's important. But there's some more stuff that needs to take place. Like the Straw Hats are still in the middle of a bind right now. Thanks, Kuma. Thank you, Dad. Nah, I'm rocking with it though. I'm just like we've seen these before.
Damn.
お前か今回の目玉バッコニュー族ってなるほどでけえ巨人族の血を引いてんだってな
あんたらさ
I wonder where she got the info from. Or
気に入
he.
りたいの行きたいの
They
奇跡を起こすんだよ
うちらについてくれやとっておきの作戦がある
俺は生きるぜお前らどうする
they giving us a summary of the whole Kuma backstory though. You feel me?
みたいな大食いになるぞ
She's crazy.
Like, hear me out. What if instead of the past 2 months, they just gave us this episode instead? What if? Maybe a little bit more? I don't know. I'm just a guy who likes watching anime.
ボニー病気が治って旅行するならどこに行きたい
空島って知ってる
空に島があるのか
そうだよ私本で見たもんほら空島はね太陽に近いからニカがいるかもそしたら
He
お
was.
父さんも楽しみだね
ニカか
Hey.
He be hitting that.
Hey.
ニカの踊り
空は大冒険だなボニーが20歳になってからにするか19歳はどこだっけ
巨人
I'm just doing a time check. 11:30 into the episode. And I'm seeing everything I'm seeing.
これあげる
ありがとうお父さんの宝物にするよ
Fuck with that. That flag.
Always could fuck up some pizza. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Any day of the week, boy.
You hear that? Hey. Like, y'all remember the height, the meter chart that recently came out that was going viral? Why didn't we get Vegapunk pre head chop?
Fucking
13 meters.
Nah, his fruit is clutch though.
Nah, no cap.
That's like the worst side effect, but the way he was able to take his mind off, yeah.
That man had a Bluetooth brain. Bluetooth brain, and he turned his brain to a laboratory.
お母さん、素敵な人だった。この大会の賞品が脱走の鍵だ。
Okay. So this is Bonnie letting Kuma know that she's seen his memories. I understand, but I would have done without the flashback.
Such a sad story.
Damn.
ジニーは大食いだからいっぱい働こう。結
婚しようよ、クマ
チ。しないよ。
なんでだよ。するぞ、てめえ。うちのこと大好きだろ。幸せにしてやるからよ。
Hey, I'm not even gonna say nothing, but like, hey, we all need a show like that in our lives, man.
Everybody needs one like that.
Come on,
man.
now that's a real queen, man. Rest in peace.
I'm scouting for the Jennies, man. Where they at?
Rest in peace to Jenny, man. She was a real one. You seen that? She said, "I know you love me. I promise I'll make you happy. Just marry me." She didn't even. You don't gotta get down on no me to ask. You marry me. I'm gonna make you happy. We love each other, man. Would have crashed out. Would have went to Marizua and blinked out. Real cyborg. Self-destruct me there.
世界は図鑑の絵や写真では表現しきれない美しい風景で溢れている。これを見て喜ぶボニーの顔を見たい。最後にボニー、何度も言うが君を愛してる。
Damn,
また
man.
送るよ。私は今
I hate that Cypher Pole lady for doing that shit to us.
Oh, his mail, bro? Come on.
Yeah,
man.
his mail. That shit. Solo.
And she would read it first, too. And mock his voice while reading it. And then shred it.
Rotten.
She deserved everything she got.
Facts.
今日は君が生まれた特別な日だ。私を父親にしてくれて本当にありがとう。何度でも言う。ボニー、君を愛してる。
Damn.
お父さん、嬉しかった。みんながボー君なんて呼んでも、お父さんが誰よりも優しくて、誰よりもかっこいい。
Hope he's getting all this.
私が忘れないからね。
Man, I'm gonna just say to wrap this scene up. Hopefully, I'm wrapping it up. Dave and they've been trying to dig deep with this one, with this backstory. They really pouring it on us. I mean, maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe it's because it's one of the darker backstories that I'm watching week to week, but I don't remember ever being like this, like emotionally into a backstory than this one. But I was kind of binging the other one, so it probably did just feel like, all right, on to the next, more so than me like really soaking in how deep he trying to make this feel.
It's pretty dark. I will say it's pretty dark.
I mean, like, if you really think about it,
he's really been doing a good job at keeping it emotional and dragging you into it. Yeah,
and he's good at connecting it with real world stuff, like, because I mean, even to this level, there's still, you know, instances that may happen like this to an extent. You know, families being broken apart, having a, you know, being separated, having a force against your will to you know, not be with your kids, not see them grow up, whatever the case may be. This is real stuff that people go through. So yeah. I mean, it's sad, man. It's emotional. That's clean. I like that.
It's getting better and better.
They in their bag. Okay, we back to the nitty gritty. What we here for?
Even wonder.
To be continued. That ass.
Woo!
Man,
like, they still sitting there.
Come on, man. Let's get up.
Man,
he mad. He hot. He hot.
Some damage was done.
Kumaの攻撃が効いてるぞ。
おい、ベガパンク。これを何と説明する？お前の差し金か？
そう取られても仕方がないな。愛ゆえと説明してもよいが。
なるほど。それは人体の盲弾。およびエラーである。
Oh wow.
おい、なんで再生すんだあいつの体。
I want to say this. Does this really just not knock the top off of power scaling in this show? Like, from what we've seen so far?
It's there's got to be a counter to it. That's the big thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely has to be a counter. But it really, every time we see Luffy power up, catch up, it's like Oda will remind us clear and day that he will slap it in front of us. They are not where they need to be. They still got some adventure to go. Luffy still gotta get stronger. The crew as a whole has to get stronger. Because I mean, even Luffy alone, say Luffy's able to take on Saint Siren right here. There's still 4 more. You feel me? And we don't know what they can do. We don't know what they can do at this point. We're just now getting to see how strong the elders like, or a glimpse of their power, really. So Oda will always remind us that they're not where they need to be yet.
Anime watchers, drop a timestamp when you get here. How do you feel about what you just saw with Saint Saturn?
Hey, let us know how you feel about thoughts about this devil fruit. We're gonna get into some stuff. I have stuff saved for later and for future episodes as well. But yeah, let us know how y'all feel. What y'all think about this? In terms of power scaling, we seen Shanks use one of his top moves, take down Kid Ship like that. You know, the whole crew. How does this? Where are you putting this in terms of power scaling? How does this make you feel going into what's further to come in the rest of the show? Let us know down in the comments below for sure.
さらば用済みの男たち。
お父さん避けて。動いてお願い。
お兄ちゃんが悲しむことすんじゃねえ。このじじい。
Okay, Sanji.
I'm getting chills.
確かに見事に育ったもんだ。
That boy cranky.
見せてみろ。
フランキー。
成長。
Damn.
ベガパンク。お父さんが動かねえ。
クマ。
Oh, Bonnie's back.
どうしよう。
アトラス運べるか。
Uh-oh.
フェーズへ。
俺に任せろ。
I love her energy. She's just like.
Wow.
Does she have pacifist strength? I guess that's
Something.
クマを頼む。
Picked up Kuma like this. Little boy Kuma. Little man Kuma. I do that with my son.
行かせてよろしいんで。
Kizu's back up.
That's
や
crazy.
れやれ。熊までやってきち
や
ゃ
れやれ。
役者が揃いすぎじゃねえかい。
I fuck
さっ
with
さと終わ
Kizuru.
らせよう。
I will say Kizuru dub and sub. I fuck with his voice acting heavy.
男じゃのキザル。
Yeah, facts.
いや、ボルサリーノ。
Damn.
みっともねえよな。もっと濃いのをかけてくるんだったよ。サングラス。
Badass.
I like that part.
政府に立てつく
I
者
like that panel.
Yeah.
制裁を下せ。
バスターコール発動命令。
Oh shit.
この島は
It's
世
time.
界政府に害をなすと認定された。戦艦砲撃準備を。正義の名のもとに全てを焼き尽くす。一斉放火によりエッグヘッドその全てを破壊せよ。バスターコールじゃと。
世界の秘密を探求する者。
Buster call, man.
Another one, bro.
Another one. Like, what's with the world government, man? They just
They,
call it
they were
Buster
quick
call.
this time. They did no hesitation this time.
My thing about them is like, there has to be a drawback. And this, I'm not even really gonna get into real world government stuff, but like, it's still like it's a reflection, man. Like, how much power is too much power? Where is the line drawn to where you're over the top? Even the highest authority, okay, you're going too far. You're abusing, your power. Where does that line drawn? Like, the world government, they can come in, and if they feel any sort of threat towards them, not even a threat towards actual humanity, a threat towards them, Buster call that shit. That's crazy.
He died.
And they could just completely erase an island off the map, and All right, move on.
Yeah.
この島は不都合に満ちている。
Like, see, bro? And then this is how they ended.
Dang, that screen.
Wow. Hold on. Let me look. I'm doing my. Okay, he literally. We could have got 2 chapters.
I wish.
We could have got, without those flashbacks, we could have got a whole nother chapter. But I'm not mad. In terms of the past, like, out of all of Kuma's backstory, this was my least favorite episode because we've seen most of it. But towards that last 4 or 5 minutes, they were big. Like the Buster call, what else? The Buster call. Let me switch it to us. Okay, yeah. What was I saying? The Buster call, for one. That's huge because now it's like we done seen Saint Saturn regen, so he not worried about no Buster call. And we've seen him teleport in. He could teleport out, so he not worried about no Buster call. Kizaru's light. He not worried about no Buster call. Anybody else's collateral damage, just take it down, you know. So that definitely, I'm excited for next week because it shows us the urgency of, okay, they got to get Kuma off the island. They got to escape facing
with Vegapunk.
Yeah, with Vegapunk. Man, it's getting good, man. It's getting good. Where do you rate the episode? Where do you rate the episode?
Honestly, I would have not liked that long of a flashback in this episode. Mm-hmm. Felt like we knew the love that Bonnie had for her dad, and we just seen, you know, she just got the full memory and everything not too long ago. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I feel like it wasn't necessary, but I will say what I was looking for, the punch, it was nice. It was, you know, long overdue. Definitely. To be animated. I've been waiting like 2 months for that. What other points? In all though, the Sanji kick was tough. So Sanji upscale.
Mm-hmm. Definitely good feat for Sanji. No pun intended.
I'll give the episode a 8.2.
8.2.
I don't think it'll get outvoted like the other ones. I feel like.
Oh no, I don't.
The past ones.
I think at most, and I'm talking about in ratings, and you know that's going to be posted on Monday, Tuesday. I think I don't think it's going to be higher than a 9.0.
Yeah,
and it might only get to a 9 just because of recency and how highly anticipated all this has been. But majority of the episode we've seen already, scattered throughout the past like month and a half, 2 months. We've seen pretty much all of that. I'm gonna give it a 7, and that's only because, like I said, I feel like I've seen it all. I'm ready to, especially looking at the manga. Okay, in the chapter, they were pretty much frozen for like 8 minutes in the actual episode. We're getting flashback where they're not moving in the pages at all. Like, you know, so we didn't get none of this flashback in the manga. Which obviously they do that a lot in the anime compared to the manga. They give us flashbacks, they give us reference points to remember, and sometimes they're very useful. Sometimes it's stuff that hasn't happened in a while. But all this stuff is pretty relevant, pretty fresh in our minds. I feel like we could have did without some of it. But as a whole, I still feel like it was a good quality episode. It sets up, from here. I think it was a real staple closure to the Kuma backstory. Now,
for sure.
Atlas then picked up Kuma. Now they're out of that. We're done from that spot. We're on to actually, urgency, trying to get off the island, and shoot. Now it shows y'all. Well, we kind of already knew this, but now it really shows that Egghead's on that back stretch. We're about to be on to the next arc and everything.
Yeah, I believe we're like a little past halfway through it now.
Yep.
In total for chapters, at least for the manga.
Yeah, there's still a good amount of key, very important parts that I'm really looking forward to see animated that we're not going to get into. We may talk about later in the podcast. But we're not going to get into that right now. We're actually doing pretty good on time. Any final thoughts on this episode? Predictions for next week? Things you're looking forward to next week? How you feeling?
I like the pacing so far. It's not too bad. I'll leave everything for next segment.
Okay. All right. Let me see if there was any manga points that I wanted to bring up before we move on. I think we're good. I really just love anime compared to manga. Like I love manga. I've told you before, it definitely helps me retain the information. So whenever I go watch it for anime, it's all refreshing, and it's like it's still new because I'm seeing it animated, but I'm remembering some of the dialogue. I'm noticing how some of the dialogue has changed and stuff like that. But overall, I really think I just like being able to see some of this stuff animated with color, with a little bit of emotion behind it, behind the voice acting. Voice actors snap too. I will say that voice actors were in their bag. They the cries felt real, the yells felt real, the I love yous felt real. So salute to them too. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got for this episode. So that was episode 1138. Thank you, Dad. Bonnie and Kuma's warm embrace. I think it was a good way to wrap up their backstory and really remind us that they love each other. But all right, let's get into our next segment. And our next segment is called Davey Backdrafts. That's where we're gonna get into all the lore, theories, deep diving. This I'm gonna let my brother Ja take the steering wheel for, and I'm just gonna kind of play passenger. He's gonna bring up theories, topics, and we just gonna conversate about them. So go ahead.
To start off with, you mentioned it while we were watching it and everything, but I just wanted to bring up the way Kuma's like, it ties into his race, as Vegapunk was probably saying, and just him defying the programming. What are your thoughts? Can I get a theory from you? How do you feel? What do you think?
Along
the lines of what do you think that his race or like?
Well, you was that Ivan or Vegapunk who said he carries the blood of giants?
Oh, that was Ivankov.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just makes you wonder, because in reality, like all of the giants we've met so far up until this point, in the anime at least, they all tend to have a pretty good heart, pretty good sense of love for each other and love and respect. We done seen Dorian Bragi. We seen Arjuden. He was quick to not quick, but it didn't take him long to get attached to Luffy. You know, when they met in Dressrosa and everything, he by the end of Dressrosa, he's swearing to be, you know, part of Luffy's fleet. So, you know, we've kind of met giants that have shown a bit more compassion than your average human in the show. So I mean, it could tie into that. I mean, carry the blood of giants. Obviously, he's not a full giant. But it
Just
doesn't.
size.
Huh?
His race includes ancient giant blood, I guess.
Yeah. So it makes you think of the correlation and you know, if that could play a big role in the future. You know, with any future giants or any giants that we've met in the past.
Yeah. From like looking at it like that, I feel like possibly like maybe the ancient races are just like stronger willed in general.
Yeah. We haven't really seen too much history on the giants to even really know about what that can mean and if that holds any weight really. But I definitely think it has some, or just carry the blood of giants. You know, giants are strong, powerful creatures, you know, possibly strong will, that strong will that he has that is able to break even the smartest man alive's, you know, coding or whatever. Even Vegapunk was shocked to like thoroughly shocked, like, because, you know, Vegapunk thinks of something, it's a sure thing in his head. You know, he perfects something in his head is as thought out as could be.
Yeah.
Even Kuma's will was able to break that for the love of his daughter. I mean, I just think, like I pointed out in the episode, it's
defies science.
Yeah, defies science, defies everything, really.
Yeah,
everything that we've come to kind of learn in the show, it defies. You know, we thinking Saint Saturn's behind it. It's the strongest people. You know, it's a surefire thing, and here comes Kuma flying in. His daughter's crying. Flips the switch. I love it.
I have a little theory for that. I feel like it. Not too much said about it, but I feel like it ties in along the lines of love. I feel like love will be the basis of maybe, like, I don't know, the Buccaneer people were just overly loving people, and maybe in like the past wars or something of the world, that played a part in who they are as a race of people. I don't know, something to think about.
Oh yeah.
Another point I wanted to talk about was the new, we touched on it a little bit in the episode, the new power of the Gorosei, this healing power. Whoa. What, like, you think what do you think? Do you think they're like immortal people, or you think it's devil fruit related? You think Oda's throwing a new power scale in front of our face? Like, now what, Luffy?
Right. Right. All right. Here's my thoughts on that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I think it's a whole new power scalar, or like power system. I'm not gonna say it's a power system, because to be fair, we're just now, you know, within the past, well, I guess it's been a little bit now in manga terms, but we're in terms of One Piece world, One Piece story, we're still relatively new on learning about the mythical and the ancient, the different types of devil fruit and really their awakenings and all that. I think it could be some sort of ancient devil fruit that well, it's hard to say because you'd like to think, okay, the mythical zone that Luffy got Nika, the actual fruit of the sun god, right? You'd like to think, okay, there's that's like the ceiling.
Yeah.
And we're not saying that, I'm not by any means saying that it's not the ceiling, because even the world government, I feel like they look at the Nika fruit as, you know, one above. I think it's some sort of along those lines, some sort of ancient mythical like Zoan type fruit that is, one, obviously very rare, that I feel like the Gorosei only possess. Maybe it could be something related with Emu. Maybe Emu can change a fruit to make it like an immortal type fruit or something. I don't know. It's interesting because we've never seen this type of regeneration. We've seen like maybe some regeneration properties here and there based on, you know, certain scenarios of a devil fruit or something, but we've never ever seen full regenerate. Like his arm was cut off, he had a hole through his body, you know, his legs messed up, like, and he's just boom, blood healing off his beard Santa Claus white again. Like it's we've never seen this level of power. I mean, even with Luffy will get beat up and all he needs to do is eat some food, but he's not able to just stand there with a straight face and wounds go away. So I'm not gonna say it's a new power leveling, but I think it's definitely a new something that we haven't learned about devil fruits, or like some sort of ancient mythical fruit that we haven't learned of. Or I think it's the side effects of another ancient fruit that may help give the 5 Gorosei eternal life, something like that.
Yeah. I also want to touch up on where in the world was Luffy?
We didn't see him at all that episode.
We didn't see him at all, and he was right there.
Chapter. Yeah, he's right there.
He was supposed to be right there eating
food.
Probably finished eating. We don't know.
Because even when everyone starts running, we don't see him at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no
thoughts. What are your thoughts? You have no thoughts?
I have no thoughts on it. Like,
hey, let us know down in the comments below.
It showed like the Marines looking around the area that he was. It felt like nearby with Kizaru, and then we didn't see anything. So I was like, I don't know. Also,
you would just think that he's the center of attention, like all eyes on him, like especially with Kizaru there. Kizaru just having lost to him. With Saint Saturn there, Saint Saturn knowing what, like Saint Saturn knows about the Nika fruit. We that's clear, because even when he has Bonnie, he's like, you don't even know, like you don't even know, like stop speaking on stuff that you don't know about, pretty much. So he don't even really seem concerned, which I can understand. Kuma just got there. But Kuma's sitting there on his knees for half the time. Like nobody's thinking, well, where's Luffy too? Where's Joy Boy, Sun God, Nika, whatever anybody wants to refer to him as? Where the hell is he?
Oh, and I wanted to mention the last episode. It showed it. Someone fed Luffy. I want to hear thoughts on this. Like,
well, I've been saying everything point to Kizaru, and how do you feel about that?
In the last chapter, it just got released at SBS. I think Oda confirmed that Like I'm gonna bring up the exact wording.
Okay, yeah, I remember what he said because I read it yesterday. But he said, I just remember him. He was like, something had to have happened at. I'm gonna let you read it so you will. I don't mess up the words. I just read it yesterday. But yeah, man. With him confirming this, it just brings up so many questions. Even, and I'm actually wait for you to read this, and then I'm gonna get into, because this is a perfect piggyback into what I wanted to bring up. But y'all see me in the Zoro shirt with the One Piece poster with Jean Bay right here. Yes, sir. My One Piece gang, Poneglyph Pod, PNG boys.
It says in chapter 1103, Luffy started to wolf down food. When Luffy said food, who was it that responded? Was it Sanji, Frankie, who was presently near him? Kizaru, Shintamaru were also there. Whoever did it never got exposed, it seems. That action seemed to be done in the speed of light.
Man.
That even the naked eye can't see.
Man.
Even I don't know who did it at the speed of light.
Head ass. Shut your head ass up, man. Nah, I think that's crazy because it's perfect that you brought that up, because I was actually gonna bring up this next point, and this parallels with it. So we have even Saint Saturn last episode pointed out, who gave him the food? And then it pans to Kizaru, and that's like our little hint before Oda confirms that yes, it was Kizaru. Okay, we know that it was pretty much Kizaru. He hinted at it, the speed of light.
Yeah.
With that being said, he was just the focus of, everybody's attention, right? That just happened. How is Luffy already not on nobody's mind by now? But to revert back to like the Kizaru thing, what do you think it is that do you think Kizaru, how do you feel? I have some thoughts, but I want to hear how you feel first.
He's having like a moral conflict. I feel like he's good friends with Vegapunk. We've seen that
flashback,
the story, the flashback with Sentomaru and him and Vegapunk already knowing of each other, being friends, and even though he just fought Luffy, and technically we could say that
he lost.
He lost. Sat him down. Luffy sat him down.
Yeah,
they both tapped out at the end, but Luffy definitely sat him down to the point where he was like he couldn't move.
Yeah.
So why? I feel like he wants. I feel like he wants Vegapunk to survive and gain.
And he knows Luffy's the only hope.
Probably the key. Yeah.
I have a little bit different thoughts. I do agree with that wholeheartedly. Actually, when I say different thoughts, it's another path, but it still kind of intertwines with that. I have this weird thought about the Marines as a whole. I think as a whole, working for the world government and the holy, and being, servants of Marija, or whatever you want to call them, or working for them, the
Celestial
world
Dragons.
government, the Celestial Dragons and all them. As a whole, the world government, they're evil. I mean, obviously, Oda's kind of portrayed them to be this evil, in a sense, corrupt, organization. With that being said, I don't feel like every Marine is bad. And I feel like there are Marines that are actually there to try to serve justice, and they know right from wrong. Whereas we've kind of been portrayed this image of the Marines that they just abuse their power, and they, we've seen Marines just go through and raid a city or an island like they're pirates. And we've seen pirates come save innocent people from Marines. So we kind of are built up with this preconceived notion that the Marines are the bad guys. And I do think that's the case as a whole, but we've met some good Marines. Garp, for example. Garp wasn't trying to fight the war because, at the end of the day, Ace is who Ace is. And he wasn't going to go stop people from trying to save Ace. He wasn't like pushing for Ace to die. We've seen Garp plenty of times. Kobe, despite him being a kid, he's always been pure-hearted. He's never, even him swearing, he met Luffy, and all the people who had that Luffy impact, like Kobe did, either joined his crew or became, followings or very close friends with Luffy. He's a very close friend, but he said, I'm still going to become a Marine. I'm still going to be your op. But he's a good person. I say all that to say, I really think Kizaru is a good dude at heart. I think he knows that them killing Vegapunk is just completely outrageous. Like, it's just a power-hungry move because you can do it, because you can make that call. And at the end of the day, Kizaru, you can imagine Kizaru worked hard to become an admiral. So he's not just going to go blatantly disobey orders. But at the same time, he's, like I said, you said he's having a moral conflict. I think he's an actual stand-up dude. I think he's a real genuine, I feel like he joined the Marines he's one of the Marines who fight for justice, not fight for just, I'm a Marine, I'm gonna fight for the Marines. So he's definitely more inclined to do acts of kindness where you're not really gonna see Akainu do things like that. Even Aokiji has shown, I think Aokiji's a good dude, but also at the same time, he has that moral conflict as well. He wants to, at the end of the day, they're admirals. They want to fight for, their brotherhood, their justice. So I think that's very interesting, just because Kizaru is a good dude, man. He's just working for the wrong side. And I love the fact that he kind of Oda left it there for us to show us that even though he's fighting and even though he's an op in this situation, he's not just a robot working for the Marines. He still has a heart. He still does what he wants to do, and he feels like it's right at that time. I really like that about Kizaru. And even though he got beat up, it made me appreciate him as a character, for sure.
Okay. It's our third Buster call. Ohara, Ennis Lobby. And now here we are on Egghead. Well, and this one got called quick. Like this, I don't even.
This was the most desperation Buster call.
Yeah,
they're just like, okay, we weren't able to contain the situation because at the end of the day, they were just there for Vegapunk. Mm-hmm. I think they wanted to preserve all of his stuff, his scientific stuff, and I'm sure they were going to try to utilize that for their own benefit. And it got to the point where they're like, okay, we've lost control of the situation. Blow it all up, burn it all to the ground. How do you feel?
It's tough. They no hesitation this time. They full-fledged believe that everything on Egghead is a threat to the world they've created, it seems.
I like that you said that, that they've created.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Changing history. So I'm curious to see the rest of this animated,
Yeah, definitely.
As a manga reader, it gets so much crazier. This is literally the surface.
Yeah, we're literally like, we just opened the brand new pack, and now we about to get into. Like, we opened the pack and we got a whiff of the new fragrance, and now we about to really dig in. You feel me? Cause Oda got in his bag. He trapped himself in a dark box and got to work on this, John. But third Buster Call. Damn, man. It's just crazy to think about. It's crazy to think about because, like I said in the episode, it just feels like a complete abuse of power, man. To be able to just and all the innocent people, all the regular citizens who don't know what's going on, who live in these places, they're just getting it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. They're just calling a Buster Call because they feel a threat to the world government. Man,
there's still people on the island right now, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they haven't evacuated yet.
Nah.
Dang.
There's still Marines on the island.
No, yeah, there's still Marines on the island too.
But yes, I don't think any people really got to evacuate by the time everything started popping off.
Mm.
So
they don't care.
They don't care.
Innocent lives. They're supposed to be like scientists on the island.
Yeah.
But they don't. Not one.
Hey, you heard
Saturn, man.
He's done with the useless.
Yeah, useless. It seems like he's about to just head out and go pack up and head home while the island sinks.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, those are like the main topics I wanted to touch on.
Okay.
For now, there's more to go on as more come out.
All right, bet. All right, we're looking good on time. I wanted to talk about, so we can. All right, we are now moving on to our next segment. We're gonna move on to just broader anime. This section is gonna be it's not gonna be the same every week. We may give y'all anime updates. I may just update y'all on what we're watching, stuff that we may seem. I definitely want to talk to Ja about he mentioned something to me earlier about Kaiju number 8 and how he kind of just threw it on for some background noise, but he was caught off guard a little bit about how much did you watch of it?
I watched a couple minutes of the first episode before I knocked out indefinitely, but I had no real expectation about what the show was gonna be about. Maybe like kaiju here in kaiju. I'm thinking maybe some ninjas or some secret agents or something. I don't know. And the world, as I started watching, the world was just like current day military government stuff going on. And I was like, oh, this is not what I expected at all.
It's a good show. It really opens up.
Is it a mech anime?
A what?
Like a mech anime?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean mech? What do you mean mech?
Like mechs, like a robotic soldier or anything? No. Okay.
Nah. Like big giant robots?
Yeah, like
Nah.
I didn't think so, but I saw some robotic shit going on and I was like, wonder what this is.
Yeah, I mean they have like to give you a sum, it's like they're fighting kaiju, like big beasts.
Okay, yeah, now I that just,
and they have weapons that their weapons are, I guess, advanced like technology type weapons. Like some may have special guns, special blades, special hammers. That are big giant like mecha type weapons, but nah, it's not like They're big monsters. They're not big robots.
No, yeah, okay. I remember what I watched now. He was just cutting up, a kaiju or something. He was like working,
Okay. Sorry, I was looking
and
up.
that shit caught me off guard. Not what I was expecting at all. He was getting he was just cleanup crew.
Okay.
I've also
Okay. Yeah. The very first. I know exactly what you're talking about. Low key, you could just watch the movie, and I think the movie is pretty much the sum of the first episode. If you want to catch up quick, the movie's like an hour and some change, hour and a half, and it's pretty much the first full season in a movie form. But I mean, all the episodes they're not bad to watch either. But yeah, I'm currently, I think there's 3 episodes out of season 2 right now, and last night I just watched the most recent episode. I'm not gonna talk about it. If y'all know. Hopefully, within the next couple weeks, we'll have Ja caught up on that, so we can talk a little bit about that, because I'm excited for season 2. They're really about to dig deep into getting into the plot. I'm excited. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up real quick on Kaiju number 8. But this is my this might take the majority of the next this segment up until we talk last few minutes about some manga and stuff. But everyone, and I might incorporate this might be incorporated in future episodes, because I think there's too many times where everyone likes to put MCs versus each other, where they're in different universes, completely different power scaling. But I think, and I've seen this on social media before, so I'm not going to sit here and act like this is an original idea, but I want to incorporate this onto the channel, and hopefully when we start doing these in live formats, we can get some of the chat, some of the viewers involved as well. But I want to break down and just think about, we're going to do 2 main characters. We're going to do Naruto and we're going to do Luffy, right? And let's put them through a gauntlet. If Naruto was to switch places with Luffy and fight all of the major enemies that Luffy had battled, where would the line be drawn? Or would he be able to clear everybody? Vice versa. That, I think, is a good testament to really show how they fare up to each other. Where I know some circumstances are going to be, some situations are going to be circumstantial, because, like, okay, some fights may have an elemental advantage, something like that. But I think it's the fairest thing we can do to say, okay, who's actually stronger than the other, right? So I got a list of Luffy and Naruto's opponents, right? All right, so here are Luffy's opponents, and Ja, I'm gonna ask you, do you we don't have to get into because I don't want to make this forever. So it's gonna be more so of a yes or no, and if we feel like it needs to be talked about, like if it's an easy white, we're just gonna say yes, move on. But if it's a debate, we'll talk about it. You feel me? All right. Gotcha. So you think Naruto beats Arlong?
Yeah.
And I guess we have to. One thing I didn't think about.
This is crazy.
Where are we? Crazy. What level Naruto are we gonna? I guess we're just gonna say max everybody, right?
Yeah, I think that's the best way we could do it. Like,
yeah, that'll be. We'll be able to find a limit. I feel like. Okay, yeah. So Arlong, yes. Enel.
Yeah. Enel? Ooh, that's a good one. Yes.
Yeah, he wins. Max Naruto wins. Lucci, yeah.
Lucci, it could be a good taijutsu fight, but
if Naruto decides not to use taijutsu, Hody Jones. Yeah, he gets beat the fuck up by Naruto.
Yeah, he gets beat up.
Doflamingo.
Oof, good. That's a good fight. I could see that lasting a good amount of time.
Doflamingo is the first awakened devil fruit user that we've seen in the show, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Or we've seen them use their awakened ability. I guess I'll say.
He awakened during the fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, at the end.
So
he kind of had like a rebirth going on. Okay, but
I think Naruto wins ultimately.
Yeah.
But I do think this is.
What's your max Naruto? The end of Shippuden.
Naruto?
The end of Shippuden.
Yeah. I'm not really counting.
I think. Yeah.
Because Luffy's still like he hasn't reached that.
No, yeah, it's cool.
I guess status in his world. Katakuri,
good fight. Ultimately,
with his observation hockey, being able to see
that
5 seconds before Naruto uses an ability.
That will be. That's a tough one. Can't lie.
I think Naruto just outlasts him though.
Yeah, it comes really. But that
the multi
Naruto's kind of used to that.
Yeah.
With the Sharingan in his world.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, I think
it'd be all right.
This drawing
got multiple shadow clones. Too.
This has Kuma on the list.
Oof. Bodied.
Yeah, Kuma loses that. Mihawk.
Whoa.
Mihawk's a swordsman, man. I don't know if he got enough to.
Yeah, I don't think we haven't even seen his hockey feats yet in the show. So.
Right. We have to think they're somewhat close to Shanks.
Yeah.
We have to I don't know about that. Aokiji.
Whoa. We might stop here. I just recently rewatched the Aokiji, Blackbeard. Who else he fight? He was Gridden. I just rewatched all the Aokiji Gridden and he's fighting Garp and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Aokiji is him.
Aokiji's him.
His fruit is OP.
Aokiji is him. And I'm gonna say this. I think I'm gonna stand on this. I think Aokiji and Akainu have awakened Logia fruits, bro. Just simply because of Punk. I just got done with Punk Hazard rewatching. I'm just thinking, there's no way. Yeah, we've seen very powerful Logia, but there's no way they're completely leaving the landscape of the whole island changed forever. Half ice, completely frozen.
Complete climate change.
For good. It's not it's fading away. That's just how the island is, bro. That's awakened powers right there. That's not
facts.
And he has a chance of beating Naruto, man. Because I feel like also Naruto, he has more experience than Naruto too. In terms of fighting. Yeah, I think Aokiji got that, man. Low key. And if not, Naruto is barely winning.
Yeah. Skin of his teeth. Might lose a limb or something. Frostbite.
So I'm gonna just read the next. They got Akainu, Blackbeard, Kaido, and Kizaru. You don't think Naruto beats any of them? Kizaru,
maybe Kizaru.
How fast was Naruto moving with Sage Mode?
Fucking.
Kizaru is light.
He is light.
I gotta look that up. Hold on. That's why I'm sitting here on the computer right now. How
Naruto moving
light speed. Naruto at the end of Shippuden.
Imagine they say light speed.
One second. One second.
What's Reddit's talking about?
Travels at the speed of light.
Get out of here.
But his one move, Kizuru's light. Naruto has one move that could potentially move at the fastest speed, at the speed of light. He can't spam that move without doing other, like, he has to fight back. He can't fight at that speed of light. He just teleports at that speed of light. So yeah, even Kizuru.
Get that light speed kick.
Even Kizuru might be out of those last bunch. He has the best chance of beating Kizuru.
That Kaido, you think Rush? I don't know. Kaido's thin is too thick for Rasen Shuriken, I feel like.
I seen Kaido's dragon form get turned into a jump rope, and he still have more fight left on him. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Rasen Shuriken might just piss Kaido off.
I rewatched that fight recently, and in English.
The Kaido fight?
And yeah, it like right before like Luffy, like I forget what move it was. But he's about to hit him. Kaido goes, "Mommy!" It like throws in I'll show you off of this. I'll show you. If y'all find it, it's in the Luffy Kaido fight. Kaido's about to get hit with something by Luffy. This is after the Gear 5 awakening and everything. They throw in there a little mommy moment for Kaido.
What the?
And that shit just sent me the other day.
Alright, so we're gonna go through Naruto's opponent, see if Luffy runs through the gauntlet.
Alright.
Zabuza Haku, yes.
Bodied.
Orochimaru, yes.
Tough. Bodied.
Orochimaru don't die, but he gonna die fighting Luffy.
He'll get punched out for sure.
But this is early. This is before Shippuden. I'm gonna just go to Shippuden because. So we got Pain as the first one off rip Shippuden. Pain.
I was thinking about this one as soon as you mentioned it. I was like, oh, how does he fare off here? He whoops his ass.
Yeah, he beats Pain.
It is. I don't know. He gets punched out. A lot of these people are getting punched out.
Itachi.
Oof. Can Luffy even touch him?
But can anything Itachi does? Because alright, can Itachi touch Luffy though? What will they do to each other?
If we really want to get into this, if Itachi, this is canon, right? This is canon. If Itachi taps in to his what do you call it? The armor, the
Susanoo.
He
could seal him with
the Tosca blade. And if he hit Luffy with that, he going to hell.
He could lose to Itachi. That's one of them circumstantial fights. Because when Naruto fought Itachi, it wasn't really a fight.
Nah, Itachi was telling him he's about to throw a left hook. Naruto, catch this.
That wasn't really a fight. But I'm just reading it. They have him as a notable enemy of Naruto. Obito,
oof. Can Luffy touch him? Can Luffy put together how his ability works?
I'm instantly just thinking Gear 5.
No, yeah, Gear 5.
What are they doing to Gear 5?
I mean, yeah.
But okay, I will also say this: they do have a good Itachi and Obito. They're smart fighters too. They have enough to keep them alive to outlast Luffy Gear 5 currently. Luffy don't last that long in Gear 5.
Not too long.
Like he
He
hasn't
gets off a couple major moves and then he's out of there.
And then he's out. So like technically that can be the key to winning the fight. If you really want to get technical. I feel like some of these people can outlast. Like I feel like most of these, even Pain, can try to outlast, you know, a few moves. Would Luffy even know that all of the Pains are connected? Like what you know, we got to think about some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because Itachi could have Luffy in a Genjutsu before he even goes to Gear 5. And Itachi could technically walk away and be like, I'll come back in 10 minutes after you're tired out and see if you... Or like... Damn, I feel like the Naruto verse is a lot more technical because we also got like Amaterasu. Like, can Luffy put out Amaterasu? Because technically in Naruto it can't be put out, but Luffy's Gear 5 is like whatever his mind, whatever his imagination. He could probably ball up a Amaterasu, put it in his mouth, spit it out.
Hot.
I feel like this is a little bit harder than.
Yeah. Who else is on there?
After Obito, it's Madara, Kaguya, and Sasuke.
Ooh. Madara. Luffy Madara.
Madara wins.
Yo.
But also Naruto didn't beat Madara 1-on-1.
Yeah. Nor Sasuke.
Same with Kaguya. Man, I don't know, man. I feel like Naruto can get pretty far through Luffy's gauntlet. I feel like there are some fights where I just feel like he can lose. With Luffy, I feel like it's a bit different because I feel like based on Gear 5, he can beat up on most of these people. But I also feel like most of these people, I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Uchihas, Madara, Itachi, Obito, and Sasuke, and I feel like they are all, even Kaguya. I feel like even Pain. Like I said, I just feel like they're strong and smart enough fighters to try to outlast Luffy, not try to just overpower him or like.
Yeah.
Once Luffy switches to Gear 5, and Luffy's an aggressor. He's an aggressor fighter. All of them, I feel like they can play defensive. Itachi, he uses his genjutsu. He fights defensively. Obito, same. I mean, his Sharingan ability forces him to fight defensively. So I feel like there's a good argument that they can outlast Luffy. But in terms of beating them strength, I don't know.
Yeah. Looking at it, comparing them to each other, One Piece got a lot of tanks in there, boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Tank, 800 health, Marvel Rivals, tanks.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was looking at, they were doing like, I've seen like the 5 Admiral versus the 5 Kage, stuff like that. And it's like, if you really are looking at it, the Admiral can wipe the Kage. Like,
yeah.
Like 4-1, 5-0. What is Hashirama doing against Akainu? What is Tobirama doing against Aokiji? All the water dragons gonna be ice dragons.
Dang. Fire ice sculpture.
I mean, Minato, you not beating Kizaru in speed. I'm sorry.
Imagine him shutting down Minato. Oh, my heart would be broken.
Like, and even that, like, okay, that might be the one fight where you win. Gara gonna beat Fujitora?
Bro, his ability, that gravity ability, where like he was, who did he have stuck in it? Zoro or somebody?
Zoro!
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I love that.
Fucking me. Like, just swipe at the air. Alakazam. With a sword. And he's
Had the bush.
blind.
And he's blind.
Like, and then, yeah, I don't know, man. Five Admiral might have that.
I see a lot of Fujitora love on Instagram.
I like him as a character.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I think we can. Hey, for this segment next week, I'm gonna have it a little bit better structured. Now that I'm sitting here going through the list of actual. Now that we're talking about it, I'm like, man, they got all these Uchiha on this list. That makes it a little bit tricky. And I don't even feel like Naruto beat Pain, but he didn't beat Itachi. I don't even know why. I mean, technically they fought in the forest, but not for real. They didn't fight, like they weren't fighting to kill each other or anything like that. Madara, they never fought one-on-one. Obito, they didn't fight one-on-one. Kaguya, they didn't fight one-on-one. He only fought Sasuke one-on-one. And Sasuke, I mean,
I'm not talking about it. Well, I'm not talking about it.
oh my gosh. Does Luffy beat Sasuke?
I'm not talking about it.
I think Sasuke gets beat up, man.
Shush.
I think Sasuke gets beat up, man. Like I said, if Sasuke outlasts Gear 5, because
I'm gonna be sitting in Sasuke's Susanoo with him.
who you fighting? He gonna be laughing next to him. This is so cool! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I think Luffy wins that. But let's go ahead and get into our final segment. Let's get into our manga talk. So
before we hop in there,
okay,
y'all drop some new anime in the comment section. We're
yeah.
open to a lot, so drop what y'all are reading, y'all are watching. Give it a rating and a suggestion why we should watch it or something. You know, timestamp it.
Yeah, let us know. Give us suggestions. We definitely want to make the second half after every episode after our Davey back drafts, where we talk about some of the lore, some of the important stuff that we get into. We really want to open that second half of the podcast up to more interactive stuff with y'all as chat, especially when we go live, but even now as videos. Just let us know down in the comments stuff that y'all want to hear us talk about in the anime world. Even if it's say, hey, check out this episode, y'all both watch episode 1 of this anime, and you know, next segment we'll talk about that episode. We'll make sure that we both watch it, and by that next point we will have stuff to talk about that's more collaborative with y'all too, and y'all can put us on some real gems out there for real. But anything else you want to add to that, or you want to? Yeah, let's get ready. Let's get into the manga. You got any points about the manga? Chapter 1156.
1156 idols.
Man, well, I think right now, since this is our first episode, we don't even have to. We don't even really have to talk too much about 1156. More so of like, let's talk about just what's going on as a whole. Let's talk about the manga. We in Elbath. So I hope by this point in the video, this point in the pod, this is for my manga readers only. If y'all are anime only, we'll have timestamps down below so y'all can skip to where we're wrapping everything up, and if y'all want to see that. But if not, appreciate y'all for tapping in. But This is for my manga readers. We in Elbath, man. Give me your thoughts on Elbath as a whole. I mean, we're not too deep into it, but we've started to learn some stuff. How do you feel?
I feel like we're not halfway yet, maybe yet.
Yeah. I don't even.
But so far, a lot of there's a lot of Elbath has a lot to do with the past. So, and a lot of people have come through Elbath, and I'm enjoying it. Everybody's just been there so far. Every new character that we've got a reveal for, we've been waiting for years. Not me, years really, but I just got here and shit. But I'm liking it. I'm loving the new characters. Gabon, he's up there. I want to know a lot more about Gabon. We just got introduced. The Holy Knights have pulled up to Elbath.
Yep, officially, because we seen a little bit. We seen like one little clip of the Holy Knights in the anime, right? Who was that? Was that
Figureland?
Yeah, I forgot.
Shankstad. Shankstad's blonde.
Garland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that he's blonde.
It definitely caught me off guard, especially now that we're relating it to Shanks and Shamrock as well. It definitely is out of left field because by the time in the point in the story, in the current story, he's old, so he just has gray hair. So it's kind of, do you think it's going his mom's going to be important? Like his mom has to be. I think Oda's doing it. Cause I mean my thing is like, is Oda showing it? Did Oda show us that his hair is blonde to hint that okay, they had to get their red hair from somewhere?
That makes sense. I mess with it.
And it's someone that I don't know. It's hard to say someone that we've met because we know that there's celestial dragons and holy knights and stuff. So obviously they wouldn't be. You would like to think that they wouldn't, dibble and dabble in the common folk or whatever. But I don't know. With Oda, you never know. I feel like it could be something that hints to his mom being someone of importance, or someone that we've yet to meet who plays a big role and has their red hair as a staple. Because I mean, they even call Shanks red hair Shanks for they go out of their way to make that staple piece in who he is. And for his dad to have blonde hair, it's kind of like, okay. And we see who his dad is. So his dad, being his dad, is a big reveal. Oh my God, he's a celestial knight. And now he's at this point in the story, he's one of the new 5 elders, the elder of science now. So it's like, obviously he's important. He was the leader of the Holy Knights and everything. And boom, he's blonde. Okay, so where's his red hair? This distinctive red hair, where does this come from? I do think that's interesting.
Yeah. I honestly hope there's something there with significance of Shanks' mom and a lot more moms coming up, Like a lot of people don't have moms. Oda's made it clear that moms are too caring.
Yeah. You've seen the yeah, mom's too caring and dads don't give a fuck to be there. But I seen some theories about what's her name? Sakuyaku.
Shaki. Oh my God.
Potentially, or no, not Shakuyaku. What's the other one's name? I can pull it up right here.
Gloriosa?
Nope. Tritoma.
Tritoma. Yeah.
People are saying they think that could be Luffy's mom.
Yeah, she passed away though.
That'd
be tough.
People are hinting at And I could see that because, I mean, if you think about it, and this is crazy to think about. I actually wanted to bring this up too. I'm glad this is coming up. Luffy spent more time on Amazon Lily than he has with his crew.
Yeah, I was gonna go there.
Like, as a whole. But I want to tie this into what I was saying. Like, she was one of the empress of Amazon Lily. So
Right before Boa.
So I think it brings up some interest into the potential of her being his mom, because Oda likes to play around with symbolism and throw little signs out there and stuff, and that being the place where Luffy just ended up spending his time skip at Amazon Lily. It could come full circle. That's where he truly learned how to tap into his haki and stuff, and lo and behold, that his mom used to be the ruler over there. So that I think that's a pretty interesting theory.
Him being
some feats as well. They share some facial features. But my bad for cutting you off. Go on.
Nah, I honestly gotta look at her again.
Go on page 5 of the new chapter.
Gotcha.
That's like the top left panel. That's like a really good.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm showing the chat. That's a real good, like, hey,
him being sent to Amazon Lily after Kuma knowing his dad as well, maybe possibly knowing his mom.
Potentially. I mean, he could have met her at some point, because do we know when she died?
When she I'd have to go look it up, but I'm pretty sure you can do the math. I think it says when Boa became Empress at 18 after Trichoma's death.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the exact math.
How old is she now?
Who? Boa?
Boa.
I think she was like 30. Am I tripping? No.
I don't know. That's something we could look into. But yeah, I definitely I'm with it. I think that would be a good reveal of Luffy's mom, potentially. That's how.
And I believe Kuma can only send people to places he's been, so we might get something. Hey, Kuma met Luffy's mom, New Dragon. Maybe they hung out there before when they went there, he was with Dragon, and that's how he met Luffy's mom. So he might have the whole spiel. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, that's interesting. I do want to talk about as a whole with Elbaf. Since this is the first episode of the podcast, me and Job been talking a lot about rocks these past few weeks, which he's been the topic of conversation, been the main topic of the past few chapters. One thing I want to point out in this most recent chapter, 1156, is Kaido makes a point where Kaido's like, hey, if you want him to follow you and join up with you, why don't we just beat it out of him in a way? Use your strength and force it out of him. And Rocks goes like, Harold's my pal. Nah, like Rocks kicks the shit out of Kaido. He's like, nah, Harold's my pal. Like, if you say that again, it's up. And it gives us a different kind of look on Rocks from these past few weeks, because Rocks seems like the type to if he wants something, he's gonna take it. And he walks around with his nuts in his hand, and I respect him for that. I love him for that as a character. But at the end of the day, it shows that Rox has his issues with the world government, and that's that. Like, you know, that's what he cares about, is his problems with the world government. He wants to be king of the world and everything, but his issues are with the world government. He's not trying to, he doesn't seem like he's just going around trying to make enemies of everybody. And he clearly sees how important Harold and the future of Elbaf is to his goal and whatnot. So with that being said, he knows that he could even take Elbaf, you know, if he wanted to. But at this point, he got one of the strongest crews known to man.
Yeah.
Walking around. I mean, this last panel alone, it's like, oh my God. You know in Marineford, when everybody pulls up and the Marines are like, oh my God, look at this lineup. like that's what you think about when you see this lineup. Kaido,
Thanks.
Big Mom, Shiki, Whitebeard, Giant Fishman, Catfish
Captain
Fishman,
John.
Captain. Come on now. So like, we see that strength is not a concern to Rox. Rox knows that he can kind of strong arm with it, almost whatever he wants at this point.
Yeah.
And he still kind of chooses to respect Harold, respect Elbaf, and treat them as more so a friend, ally, than to strong on them and just come in and force his will. So I really like that aspect of Rox. It's making me like Rox even more than I was beginning to like him, because even though he is a villain, he is a bad guy, he is known as, you know, the evil figure of the Great Pirate Era at this point in time. He still has some, he's not just a crash out asshole dickhead, you know, who is trying to enforce his will everywhere he goes. He just has a problem with the world government, and that's where his smoke is.
I want to state that Kaido is 15 on the Rocks Pirates.
Mm-hmm. He
That's
looks
crazy.
young as hell.
He looks so young, and that should, being 15 is crazy.
Especially, surrounded around the people he's with.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it goes to show, and I mean, we seen Kaido up until his max strength. So like, we seen what he was able to become and how feared he was. But it just goes to show at 15, he's walking around with the big dogs. Like,
Yeah.
we look at where Luffy's at, where he's 15 compared to, and it's funny because everyone's pointing out how Usopp's first bounty is like 130,000 more buried than Kaido's first bounty. But shit, Kaido can say around he was on the big dog crew. Like, he wasn't on no big dog crew at that point.
What else did I want to talk about this new chapter?
We are gonna
shout out that
boy this up soon, but we got a few more minutes. Let's keep going.
Shout out that boy Rayleigh.
Oh yeah, for sure. That boy Rayleigh was playing
Never
cool
folded.
to the hell.
Never folded.
Takuyaku came out, everybody. Roger feet.
Roger.
Oh my god.
Hard eyes Sanji moment.
Rayleigh talking about some, they're all some idiots. And then she winks at Rayleigh. Rayleigh busts a little bit. Rayleigh started, okay. Nah. Shout out Rayleigh though. I'm really excited, and next week we're gonna try and dive a little bit deeper into the manga. I just wanted to touch up with y'all. Like, we are up to date, and we want to have good conversation with y'all. Hopefully by this point when we're live, and by this point in the segment, you know, our manga only readers, we're able to have some real good combos and stuff with y'all, and really talk about what y'all are thinking about this current, what Oda's cooking up, what Oda's giving us. And I'm just excited to see, once we get to Elbaf, see it animated and everything. Loki, I want to see the animation of Loki's move where he started a fire, and he still has an ankle in Sea Prism Stone. Like, I just want to so much. We could talk about this forever.
Yeah.
But any final points about the manga? I mean, about this week's manga? How you feel about this chapter? I was telling Ja earlier, this chapter we seen a lot of iconic faces, more so of any significant events happen. They introduced this Kyo dude. He just gets to Pirate Island, but we don't really know too much about that. He's a hitman, and they kind of just show us Rock's, finally got his crew fully together for the most part, and getting ready to start setting a plan in motion on taking down the world government, becoming the king of the world.
Next chapter or next episode, I wanted to go on to talk about Roxas stated, his plan, what he needs in this episode. So I want to go into that next episode. Roger got punched because in the face so bad because he couldn't take his eyes off Shocky. That is insane to me, but
yeah,
it adds a cocky clash as well.
One thing I do want to say about that. I love how Roger's like, they're like, oh, the Navy's coming. Roger's like, all right, time to go. Wait, that's Garth's ship. Fuck that, fighting them all. It's like smoke on sight. Like, they're just like, wait, hold up. That's who? Never mind, we fighting, man. I love that. It's just an on site with Garp and Roger. I mean, they've Oda's in the history of them two. Oda's been clear to show us that they're clear rivals, and just showing that they just had this on site relationship, and Roger's still able to trust Garp and be like, hey, I'm dying. I need you to watch my son. Make sure, not like that's. I just love their relationship. I love the dynamic of it because they're enemies, but at the end of the day, they got love for each other. They got nothing but respect for each other. And like I said earlier in the episode, Garp's not one of them evil Marines. Garp is there to stop justice. He's there to stop pirates that are going around like causing mayhem and stuff. Roger pirates weren't really those pirates. I mean, at the end of the day, pirates are going to be pirates and they're enemies of the world government. But, some pirates have bigger goals. Some pirates have goals of just taking islands and being ruthless and stuff. And I don't know. I just love the dynamic of Roger and Garp. I love it. It's on site, man. Both they've armament hockey punches off rip like no spared. It's just on site. But yeah, he definitely got his ass punched because he was lacking. Definitely got stuck right in the jaw. Garp got a clean lick.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get into it next week. I'm gonna make sure I save it for next week. You got any final points?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, how you felt about this first episode, man? How you felt?
First episode, it was good. It was way smoother than I thought it was gonna be.
I enjoyed it a lot. And with that being said, you saying that it was smoother than I thought, I wholeheartedly agree. And I feel like there's a lot that we can polish up, make it better for next week and moving forward too. So we're gonna get to work for y'all and hopefully we're gonna get these things pumped out, man. I'm excited.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm excited. Hopefully it's crazy because the week we start this, the episode was just compared to the last few.
Yeah.
But we're getting into some real good good story, man. I'm excited to see these next. Well, really, from here on out, I'm excited to see what we got unfolded animation wise, and I'm looking forward to rocking out on this podcast with you, bro.
Hell yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up and conclude our first episode of Poneglyph Podcast, PNG Pod. We are the PNG boys. PNB, rest in peace, PNB Rock. But we are the PNG boys. It's your boy Milky Way J, aka Jay. And I got my co-host Ja with me. And yeah, we here to bring y'all great content, great One Piece and anime content. One Poneglyph at a time. Y'all know the vibes. Until next time, until next week, y'all be safe. Y'all stay easy. We out.
Yeah.